What's good, everyone? My name is Magna, and welcome back to Phantom Forces Gun Breakdowns, where I give a full-blown analysis of every gun in the game from rank 0 and onward. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the third unlockable assault rifle, the AS VAL, which is a stunning and controversial icon throughout the FPS genre. And in this game it's no different, and I'll get to why later in the video. But if you haven't seen the previous episode, click on the top right corner, or I'll light a firework and shove it down your toilet for New Year's. But if you're new here, glad you can join me today. Oh, and do me a favor, and help me reach 400 subs by pressing that shiny red subscribe button. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get into the breakdown, shall we? Of course, starting with some fun facts, the AS VAL, or the Автомат Специальный VAL, is a Russian assault rifle that was first introduced in 1987, alongside the VSS Vintorez. God, these Russian guns are gonna give me a headache. It comes with an integral suppressor, specifically designed to be used by the Russian Spetsnaz, the Special Forces. It actually derives from the AK platform, but fires the 9x39mm subsonic round, used for penetrating body armor, and therefore is actually rarely seen for general use. And if some of you are worried, don't fear, this weapon is nowhere as OP as the one from Modern Warfare 2019, alright? But okay, let's get into the in-game stats. So the AS VAL is just unlocked at rank 15, and it does 34 max damage out to 60 studs, and down to 20 damage out to 95 studs, making it a 3 to a 5 shot kill. There are also no special head or torso multis for this weapon. The magazine size is 20, which is a little below average for most assault rifles. We have a fire rate of 800 RPM, which is pretty good, on the same level as something like the M16A3. But now onto the advanced stats. The muzzle velocity sits at 1500, which is noticeably below average for an assault rifle. That's due to it firing the 9x39mm. The penetration depth is 1 stud, very average for most guns in this game. As far as the handling goes, we have a 2.25 second tactical reload and a 3 second empty reload, which isn't bad, but there are other weapons that can reload faster. The ADS and walk speed are both decent, but overall I have to say slightly mediocre stats for an assault rifle in my opinion. But now onto the recoil, and overall the AS VAL does have pretty low recoil, almost having no horizontal kick whatsoever. But if you want a decent setup, well, there isn't much you could do, but something like my loadout, which is the Acro P1 sight, or any other optic, the stubby grip, the blue or yellow laser, and or the extended mag can still serve you well. Since this weapon is integrally suppressed, there actually are no barrel attachments at all, except for the suppressor, which is probably the best barrel attachment in the game, by the way. Okay, of course it's not. It's a meme attachment that changes the firing pitch of the gun, and that's literally it. The extended mag is kind of a double-edged sword, as you get more rounds, but you have less reserve ammo and worse handling. So in the end, it's up to you which stats you would like to trade off. But as far as how you should use the AS VAL, this is a strictly close range assault rifle. It performs pretty badly at longer ranges because of its low min damage and low muzzle velocity, so it's not recommended you use it that way. It also doesn't help that its magazine size is quite low, as it gets used up pretty fast due to its high fire rate, which makes it a poor option for crowd control. So the way I see it is that this is a great weapon for a stealth playstyle. Because it's integrally suppressed, it serves as a good weapon for singling out enemies one by one while staying off the radar and without alerting the other team. Its high TTK can help you win most 1v1s, although you may still lose to the occasional shotgun or sniper. But overall the AS VAL does cater to a flanker playstyle, and for its low rank, it's not a bad choice for those who want to get better in CQC combat. But for my overall opinion, I find the AS VAL just a bit disappointing. Now don't get me wrong, it is nowhere close to being a bad weapon, but a lot of its stats are just not enough to convince me to use it over any other assault rifle. It's basically a worse SR3M, as that weapon has way more attachment options and overall just better stats, although it is unlocked much later. But honestly, why use this when you could just throw a suppressor on like an M4A1 or MP5K or the G36C or MP7 and get way better overall performance across all aspects? To me, there's just a limited way to go about this weapon, and you have better performing weapons at even lower ranks that you could choose from. But in the end, I'll still give the AS VAL a 6 out of 10, but I think out of all the assault rifles, this is one of the worst ones. But don't let that deter you from still using it, okay? Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Feel free to drop a like and sub to the channel, and let me know your guys' thoughts on the AS VAL down in the comments. Oh, and one more thing, this is probably going to be my last video of the year, and I just want to thank all of y'all for supporting my little channel. I hope to achieve a lot of big goals next year, and it's thanks to you that they are all possible. I'm really excited to expand my content and hopefully get better at YouTube because I've been really enjoying it, and I hope that we can continue to grow together. But thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in 1 year. It's gonna be so long, man. Anyway, alright, take care everyone.